Welcome to video 4, the rollover phase by Urban Forex. Alright, so this is the final video for this week, and I really want to touch base on this final key part that you need to really hone in and understand, because around a digestion area or around when the rubber band man gets completely tired, you will have a buildup of orders by the larger player, okay, which we call the final range before the takeoff. Okay, so remember, in the beginning of the MPA 2.0, we talked about how the range is your best friend, right? And now you'll start to see, that sneaky Naveen, he waited till this long to tell me why the range is my best friend. Okay, but now at least it'll make sense to you because you've gone through a little bit more of education, right? So let's go through this right now. So in this particular example, we're back on New Zealand USD, 15-minute chart, and we have a breach here with power. London opens up, London takes it higher, etc., etc. Okay, let's assume all the cards are there, and this time New Zealand is strong. Okay, so our job is get me in on that buy so I can buy with the larger players. So now let's practice this reading together, this first one. Okay, this first reading together is the market starts to pull back very aggressively. Okay, that's a pretty big candle. It's a pretty big, thick red candle. And then he goes through it a little bit, and then he goes down again. Okay, he goes down again. Now that's pretty strong as well. But what happens to the secondary piece, this piece? He gets eaten up, he gets digested smoothly, gets all the way to the top where the memory was, and smacks back down. But how does it come down, slowly or hard? He comes down hard. So that means he ate food again. He needs to digest. But he wasn't able to make lower lows. Okay, that's a good sign. From that, he starts the digestion process. Good. Gets to the memory and digests nice and slowly. Then he goes down, still unable to make a lower low. Good. And then the digestion takes that whole thing out right here. You now can see this is the rollover phase because it's unable to make a higher high or lower low. In fact, you can look at this as it almost looks like it's sideways. This is the rollover phase that happens after the digestion. These are the clues also the big boy is getting ready to load up. Anywhere around this area, once you figure this out, you will, over time, by doing these type of trades, like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 times, what's going to happen is initially you'll be like, I think this is it, you'll enter here. Or I think this is it, you'll enter here. All these are a lot better than entering here and entering here. You're already going to be 10x better. But with time, you will automatically challenge yourself, being like, I don't think it's digested yet. Next time, I'm going to wait a little bit longer and try it here. Still a little bit longer. It'll end up becoming a game for you rather than fear. That game is healthy. Okay? You want to play that game because, like, all right, I'm getting better. I'm not losing money. I'm making more money by getting better. Okay? Versus, I hope this is right. Yeah? So I'm sorry I keep saying that. I can't express this enough, that how important this part is. Okay? Timing is crucial once everything that you've learned so far is solid. Okay? Because now you're just adding the little final pieces to it. Okay? All right. So now let's take a look at this in terms of the next example. So once that happens, the buy takes off. Okay? And New York opens, and New York also takes out the highs. Okay? So we're like, oh, great. Let me see if I can get in on the next trade. So since then, it pulls back, but nothing happens. We don't get a lower high, lower low sequence. So we're like, I can't buy that. I don't have a pullback. Nothing happens here, but he reaches up to this height and the pullbacks begin. But look at the speed of this. You eat a small meal, it is easier to digest. But right here, a shock happens. A little bit of a shock. Bam. Okay. As he eats that shock, he needs time because the memory is there, right? Don't forget the memory. The memory is there. So they push it back down, but slowly. So the digestion is happening. It's in process to get rid of this big red candle. And as it slowly, slowly rolls over and the green bar comes up hard, you're like, it's time. It's time. No guessing, no nothing, pure logic, health conscious diet, even for trading. Well, this is a trading diet, okay? Focus on this trading diet. This is the new keto. It's currency O. All right, here we go. So it's sideways. This range rollover is helping you to get in onto that trade at the right appropriate time and not here. Thinking that, oh my God, look at those 3 green candles. I need to buy it now. You're going to get in trouble by doing that. Okay? So I hope these examples make sense. I want to tell you guys something. I'm actually really proud of you guys to get up to week 6. And I've been seeing a lot of emails from you guys as well. And they keep coming in, the feedbacks and everything. You guys really love this course. And I'm really happy to hear that. And we are making things a lot more powerful. We've added a lot more new things, as you guys have seen. The live trades are there now as well, which we never used to do before. So we really want to raise up your level of understanding of the market, not just in theory, but also in practical. We want to get you trading because that's where you're going to practice. That's where you're going to actually make a difference, not just by reading a book or studying these videos over and over again. We want to get your hands-on experience activated. Right? So please, until the next week unlocks for you, spend the time as much as you can. I know you're busy, but as much as time permits, please practice and do the best you can. Again, we're always here for you. I'm here for you. And again, just want to say I'm really proud of you for getting this far and putting in the efforts required to be a better you this year. So I'll see you guys next week. Cheers.